Well, Weymouth South was also looking for victory number 5. As the Wildcats had to get their victory number 5, they would have to do it on the road against Plymouth Carver, a team that can be best described as having a schizophrenic season. One week they play well, one week they don't play well. As we go to Plymouth Carver for all the action of that game, excuse me, as Weymouth South and Plymouth Carver are about ready to go, the Wildcats, well, look like they're going to get victory number 5 very easily with a great passing game.
Ondrick pass to Whitaker.
Ondrick to Whitaker as the Wildcats just hit it going.
Yep.
The Wildcats moved it downfield with this passing game as when Ondrick couldn't find Whitaker, he found Todd Willis instead, and the wide receiver with a nice catch there. As the Wildcats, Coach Bob Weber had something up their sleeve on this drive, so to speak. They would move the ball very, very easily as Ondrick to Whitaker all the way down to the Plymouth Carver 3-yard line.
Ondrick pass.
But the drive goes in reverse. The next 3 plays are going to lose big yardage. It'll end up that the drive will finish at the PC 37-yard line as everything broke down. Beautiful foliage down in Plymouth. Our studio director, Dan White, who lives down there, he can tell you all about it. As the first punt of the game for Plymouth Carver is a key one because Greg Ondrick takes it just at the shadow of his own goal line and cannot get it out that far because Weymouth South cannot move the football. And early into the second quarter, after a short Ondrick punt that Mark Lopes takes to the Weymouth South 41, it's the Mark Lopes show. And Lopes doing it on the outside, and he'll do it on the inside. 4-yard TD run. Brett O'Brien's extra point, 7-0. Plymouth Carver with the lead in the second quarter. But Weymouth South goes to the bag of tricks to come back into this football game. These people are going to see one of the better calls of the year. 4th down and 4, Weymouth South the punt. Greg Ondrick. Will he run? No, he throws it. And it is just caught by Kevin Whitaker. Took it away from Jackie Donlin. He goes down and in, 46 yards on the play. But the extra point kick fails, 7-6. PC still leads Weymouth South. And Coach Bart Weber's got reason to be worried because Coach Carl Fryermuth, the Plymouth Carver, and the Eagles have it going. The Eagles just showing a strong running game. Kenny Squires reverses his field very nicely, pushes it upfield for what will be a 22-yard run. When Squires wasn't doing it, there was a gentleman by the name of Joel Garrett who pounded right up the middle. As Squires and Garrett doing the damage, and it will be Squires. Even though there's a little bit of confusion with quarterback Tom McDavitt, it's still a touchdown for Kenny Squires with 2:48 to go in the half. Brett O'Brien's extra point, 14-6. Plymouth Carver with the lead, but that lead of 8 is short-lived. Greg Ondrick, look at the scramble. Whoa, whoops, goodbye. Nobody's catching Greg Ondrick, who has great speed. Ondrick, 78 yards in all, but the 2-point conversion pass fails. 14-12, Plymouth with the lead, and Weymouth South looks like they're going to come back and take the lead in this game, especially when Todd Laskowski's pass is intercepted by Robert Regan. And Regan takes it back in the Plymouth territory, but the Wildcat could not move the football. And, well, the band got to play a little bit at halftime down in Plymouth because in the second half it belonged to Plymouth. They were playing Plymouth's fight song for most of the second half as Todd McDavitt finds Kevin Berry wide open. It was a busted play. It was confusion in bringing this play in. McBerry's toughest play in this whole play was the fact that he had to elude Todd McEnaugh, who made one of the better tackles McEnaugh has made. 21-12, Plymouth Carver, as the Eagles just kept on grinding up the Wildcats. Believe me, they were just going inside on Weymouth South. They were going outside on Weymouth South. They were just pushing Weymouth South off the line. The Eagles playing their best game of the year. And they took Weymouth South through the hurdles, though they didn't have the luck on this play. This is a touchback. Weymouth South getting the football as Kenny Squires could not hang on to the football. As Weymouth South just could not get things going in the second half. Mike Claflin with this 46-yard interception return. This will seal the scoring as far as this game is concerned. 28-12, Plymouth Carver. The Eagles were looking strong, and I wish they'd learn how to celebrate a touchdown before they kill somebody out there. But the Eagles do know how to celebrate a sack, which they have been very adept at getting this year. Yes, Dave Gassett, that was a nice maneuver. 28-12, Plymouth Carver defeats Weymouth South. The Wildcats 4-3 on the year.